Okay, welcome. This is the second half of the molding and casting process. Today we're going to be pouring a urethane. This is for your solid part. Now in the last series of videos we poured a mold, and this was on a 3D printed part. We tore off the box of indeterminate size, and what we should be seeing is half of this catty cat here. So if I pour that off, you can actually peel this off, you can actually see two halves. This is the positive, and then this is the negative. And you can actually see quite well the definition of these whiskers in the eyes in the back of this. This is one half. They will need to pour another mold for the CNC portion. Okay. But we have a number of finished molds here that were poured off of a CNC a 3D printed piece, and another 3D printed piece. And what we assume that you have now are two halves of a silicone piece. Notice this Fozzie Bear here has these holes and these pegs, and so when I fit it and close it, I've got a closed brick of a mold with a hole that we're going to fill with our urethane. And then we're going to pull it out and we're going to have our physical part. We'll talk more about good pours and bad pours later. But what we're going to do today is we're going to take this rocket ship mold shown here, rocket ship part, and we're going to pour into this mold. The first step is to make sure that your mold is clean, which I can visually inspect to make sure my mold is clean. The next thing is to figure out the volume of your rocket ship. So I know that this rocket ship is around 15 mils, and so I'm going to take some of these little 1 ounce, 2 tablespoon cups, and I'm going to mark where I'm going to pour. Now the urethane cures very quickly, and it's also mixed 1 by 1 volume. You can also do weight, and if you do weight, it's 100 of A to 95 B, but it is easier for you to do just by volume. And so we've got 2 of these cups that we're going to measure out. We're going to pour, ultimately we're going to pour into A, we're going to pour into B, we're going to mix them, and then we're going to stir them. Urethane's very fast, so this is about 2 minutes, and what you'll see is that it blooms white when it gets hard, and then you can immediately demold about 10 minutes after it cures with your finished part. So we're going to pause now and we're going to get everything ready.